At first there was one tube, and then the second tube was in. Then every day we come, like there's more and more tubes. It looks really painful, even for just a few days born baby.
As with most premature babies, we will always have actual age and corrected age, you know, when she celebrates her first birthday, but we must remember that she's only 9 months old, you know, so she may not even like walk.
Yeah, you can't compare her with a full-term baby.
Yeah.
Hey, you're awake?
When she had her PDA, she was given ibuprofen. And ibuprofen for premature babies is very high risk, as far as we know. It can be perforation of intestines. And every day we will be like praying, you know, can baby tolerate? Yeah. Can baby tolerate? We always ask this question. And I was doing my confinement at home, so you can imagine I couldn't come and visit her. I got a very strict mother who says, no going out at all, you know. So I cannot get updates from him. And so she tolerated very well. But, you know, guess what? The ibuprofen didn't close on, even narrow the PDA. It remained open. We had a lot of questions like why and all that, right? Did we make the right decision in the first place to have her, you know? But we thank God, you know, in the end, after 1 month or 2 months, the PDA closed by itself.
When he was first born, it was really quite scary because the doctor said that there was, please wait, don't push, because there was like, his cord was around his neck one time, and then they had to untangle it first, then he could come out. He started to have breathing problems, so they had to quickly send him off to the special care, and then he ended up in the NICU. And at that time, we were really quite worried because they said that the lungs were not mature enough, and he had to go through a lot of procedures.
Our daughter had to go through a really heart-wrenching surgery for her digestive system. They brought together a medical team of surgeons, of neonatal experts, of a whole medical team. Took us into the patient room here, where they were able to tell us exactly what was going to happen, all of the steps involved, answered all of our questions, and really alleviated so many of the anxieties and fears that we had about what she was about to go through.
One day when I came in, they told me that his chest tube was put back again. And then that time he was not very sedated, so he was really crying, like, you know, it really broke my heart to see my son cry like that, like with all the tubes all over him. But the nurses took really good care of him, 24 hours around the clock. And every time we come in, they will like voluntarily, very fast, they will come over and update us on how he's doing. So we are really thankful for that, because if it at home, we wouldn't know what to do.
Support came from many ways and different people.
Yeah, the doctors here will give us daily updates, see how good or how well the baby is doing, and what are the projected plan of action. So we always know what is the next step. After this, after this, after this.
I just want him to be well, that's all. That's my biggest hope, to see him goes well, to see him don't have any more of illness or what. That's more than anything can ever buy, actually.
I just want to raise her as a happy child. And even now I always tell her it doesn't matter what she will be in future, but I just want her to be happy.
It's still going to be many weeks and perhaps even months for us before we expect our little ones to get out of here, but we have every hope that they'll be able to come out of here as happy and normal babies.
At this juncture, even if she gets discharged, there are still many hurdles in front of her. Development, IQ tests, speech capabilities, motor skills. Everything she will be behind her peers by a few months, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It will be a long way ahead for her and for us as well.
But having said that, I believe she will be able to make it. Right? Yeah.
So our journey is actually, I'll say, a road less traveled, and it's just beginning.